Hey, welcome to Meet the Shoe podcast. I am Sade.
And I'm Nina.
And today we have a special guest. We have Shavel, the Shavel from Love After Lockup on today to talk about losses. But before we get to that point, we're going to talk about our real spill. And we're back. Yes. So, we've been hearing a lot of disturbing news, especially with people going into these schools and shooting kids, teachers, and so forth. I don't know what's going on in this world, but it's been so many time after time. Lately, it's the other day, it was a young 18-year-old boy from Texas, right? Mm-hmm. And as the count was going, they were saying 3, they were saying 2, 3, and then it jumped up to 12 and 14, and I just couldn't imagine my baby.
Right.
Woo, in school.
Imagine you sending your child to school early in the morning. I love you, babe. Elementary now. Have a good day. Mommy loves you. Hugs, kiss, boom.
Yes.
And then by 5 o'clock, you get a call to your job telling you there's an emergency at the school.
Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad.
And they had to contact, 19 people?
Yeah.
To tell them that their loved one is gone in an elementary school. I couldn't imagine. I was so sentimental today.
Yeah.
I sent Lena an extra text message.
Yeah.
And and I just was like, pay attention, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So your surroundings, really not nothing that you could do if someone comes into where you're at a somber mood, you know what I'm saying? You're chilling, you're at school, you're learning, right. You're in a fun, happy space, right?
Right.
There's nothing those children could do, and then they're children. Mm-hmm. Why would he go in an elementary school? Then there was an article that I just read. They just showed the mother, nice looking woman. She said her son wasn't violent at all. No, you weren't paying attention. There was a cry out.
Yeah, I heard that.
You seen that? Yeah, and it's like
I seen that. I think it was the father that said that he wasn't a violent child, and he just they said that he was poor and that he was bullied at school.
Okay. But then
that's what they were saying in an article.
The mom said it as well, right? But he had just killed her mom,
the grandmother.
Yeah. So how?
Yes, the grandmother.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So how could you say that your son wasn't violent, but he just killed your mom? Like, minutes before he went into the school, and then
just picked.
It's like this. We were discussing.
It's just sad.
And we were discussing the last time when they had shot up the grocery store, right, with all the black people in it, right? These kids are on suicide missions, right? Mm-hmm. But instead of saying, I'm going to kill myself,
they want to kill everybody else.
They don't want to be spiritually, they don't want to be like, I'm a coward, right? But you're even more of a coward to go kill innocent kids.
Yeah.
Because they can't fight you back. They ain't got, they didn't have no gun in the school.
Right.
The teachers.
The kids go to school to learn. They go to school to learn. They go to school to watch back, because the school is supposed to be your safe zone. It's supposed to be a learning zone. So the fact that even happened, I have a 7-year-old, so I can only imagine what's going through that child's head, knowing scared. I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure scared, crying out to their mom and their dad, and they can't even. It's very just heartbreaking.
It is,
because I have to put myself in. I'm like, what if that was my child?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. And in Texas, the gun laws. How do you know the gun laws in Texas? How is it? Because they're saying that they can just walk up in anywhere and get a gun,
or they can carry a gun.
They can.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can't imagine that.
It
watching them
can.
like
The law. I think they
cowboys.
passed the law last year. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I know that
And I don't
there
think
even
that law
says
should
that
have been passed.
No.
felons can get a weapon now. That's crazy.
Well,
That
I
felons
mean,
can go in and get a weapon
Okay, I
without.
haven't heard of that.
Yeah, yeah,
really.
yeah. I don't know if it's in Texas. I know it's in Atlanta. If you have a nonviolent crime, you can same here in Atlanta. See,
Yeah, Benita said same here in
Anita said
Atlanta.
in Atlanta you can get permit to carry if it's nonviolent.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Okay.
And to an extent,
I don't mind it.
I don't mind, right?
Right.
But it's seeming as though everyone that is doing it, that's doing these crimes, are with ill intent. They're not protecting themselves. I haven't heard of a case that someone was permitted to carry and
They was
lately
protecting
and they
themselves.
protect themselves.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
So
want to
shout
say
out to the
rest in
families
peace.
and
Rest in peace, baby.
all the teachers that have to go to school every day and just be consciously, prepared or worried about chaos happening in their
Yes.
school, whether
Yes.
it's a disrespectful parent or
Mm-hmm.
a crazy
Yeah.
deranged lunatic coming through to, you know, do these acts that they've been doing, recently. Like it's just like, man, when is that gonna change? And do we get numb to that? Do we get numb to preparing ourselves for, oh, something could happen today? Let me see. Let me make sure that it doesn't,
Right.
do we get numb to that?
No, you can't. I mean, you really can't.
I mean, but this right here that just happened, this is sick.
Yeah,
Because
very.
every mother or father or auntie or somebody can relate to
Right.
that
Mm-hmm.
pain that
Mm-hmm.
they're enduring right now.
Right. Right. Well, rest in peace. They're in our
Yes, rest in
prayers
peace.
and everything. But moving on to our next part of the show, we're going to talk about, hey, when you lose it all, how do you feel when the time is
When it approaches.
when you lose, you sometimes I might lose some money out my purse, you know what I'm saying? I might go crazy for a minute, but then you know what I'm saying, okay, I get it back, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody steal from you, oh, I get it back. But in my boo instance, you had a electrical fire at your home, and we're sorry, we send our condolences, and just let us know, how did you feel? What was your mental state at the time?
You know what? That's crazy. You're the second person that asked me what was my mental out of everybody. You're
Right.
like the whole world. You're the second person that just asked me how was my mental. And like when I got the call from my cousin D Mark, I was just around the corner. And he was telling me, he said, I had called him though. I said, hey, he had just moved to Texas.
Okay.
I'm on my way back. Do you need anything? And he was just like, he was half asleep. He was like, nah, I don't need anything. He was like, I'm asleep. I'm tired. So I'm like, okay. So long story short, I get a call when I'm about to like hit the light towards my apartment. And he said, he was screaming, I'm in the fire, we about to lose everything.
No.
So my heart was pounding. And while I'm in the car, and I was like, what you mean we about to, like, I didn't understand, but the phone hung up. So I just immediately, I was like, oh my God, he is in the fire. He's in a fire. And so what's about to happen is either I'm going to die trying to get him out, or I can just only think about him. So I get to the house and my car's still running. I just hopped out the car and parked it. And he was coming down the stairs.
Oh, good.
He was coming down the stairs, mind you, but he was half asleep in the fire while the fire is going out from my room.
Okay.
And so, because the fire started in my room.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a bad outlet plug.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I went upstairs because I had just got two dogs for Maila. They were 8 weeks going on 9 weeks. It was Stony and Kobe. And I asked him when before I went in the house. I said, because the fire was still going, mind you, it was outrageous. But what I did, I thought about the dogs. So I got on the floor in my apartment. He was like, "Oh, they gone." I'm like, "No, they're here. They're underneath my that So I started calling their names, and Kobe. I seen Kobe on the ground. So I was just like, I took a deep breath, and then I Stony was coming towards me, but by the time I could get her, the fire took her in front of me.
Oh. Did you actually see that?
When I say like that was the most,
it was just dang, Shavel.
And what's crazy about it is I just had a dog before that.
Right.
Ghost. And his ashes was in there too.
Oh man.
So 3 dogs. I feel like 3 dogs died that day. Because he died again. His ashes was in there. But my mental, I was devastated. I was supposed to have a conference call with you on the phone.
Yeah, we did.
For you guys. And I couldn't even get the words out. I was just like, I can't talk to you because I don't have nothing. Like I was like, my apartment is on fire. I'm like, I lost everything. So from the time of just
tell Shavel her voice
we can't hear you.
Okay. Okay.
I think your mic, your fingers is on your mic.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yep.
So right then and there, I was depressed. I was all the I couldn't eat. I had to throw up. Like I was really sick to my stomach because I'm just like, I can't imagine. I'm like, I can't believe that this just happened to me.
Right.
Like, what did I do to deserve this? But I said, you know what? I would never question God. I would never question anything. And not saying that God did this. You know what I'm saying? But I would never question anything that transpire. You know, because everything happens for a reason.
Right.
And so the only thing I was crying out for was the fact that my daughter was at school. And this part is like hurtful because it's like, what do you tell your 7-year-old child that go home in one outfit and come back home that you don't have nothing?
You don't have anything. Yeah.
You don't have anything. So that kind of like, it really did something to me as a mother.
Right.
So it was just like, okay, I didn't cry in front of her. I was still strong. I was still strong, But when she was crying, it was just that right there did it. So I was like, okay, most people would lose their mind. They will suicidal, depression, and all that. But it was just like, thank God I have prayer warriors and strong people around me that's checking on me, that's saying, hey, everything's gonna be fine. You got this. Keep pushing. And that's all I'm doing is like, everything, trusting the process. Everything that's happening, because everybody's like, oh, well, did she have renter insurance? Yes, I do, but that is a process.
Right.
They're not just about to get to just something, just, oh, you got into a fire. Here you go.
No.
It doesn't happen like that. No. But it's crazy because it's like God knew how that was gonna happen. God knows things before we even know it, right? Yeah. And so the way he set up, like, okay, that happened. People and Red Cross only gave me $5.15.
Oh wow!
What?
That's it.
What?
Yes.
That ain't even food for a week.
That's nothing, right? But that's all they could do. And it was 4 other homes that was affected by this fire.
Right.
So they were homeless. You get what I'm saying? So this was really a big matter. And it's just honestly I'm grateful through the process of it because I was already humble, but I think it made me just so humble.
Right.
so transparent, so humble. It's like almost a testimony because it's God took everything away from me. So I felt like I was like the girl version of Job in the Bible.
Right.
But I wasn't married, right?
Right.
But he took everything from me. And I just, people like, oh, well, you're gonna be blessed. I'm like, yeah, that's
you
I
didn't want
get
to
it.
hear
But
at the
the
time.
process was trusting God through everything and having faith through everything that's transpiring right now, because it's still a process. I'm still going through it. You get what I'm saying? When I say I'm still going through it, like my mental and I'm staying strong, but at the same time, it's like it still have flashes. Like, damn, did this really happen to me?
Yeah.
Like, dang, I ain't got this, but that's materialistic stuff. I can't worry about that, right? But at the same time, I had company stuff in there too.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying? I had different companies besides you guys. I had different companies items in that fire.
Yeah, that don't matter though. You're here to talk about it.
You're here to talk about it. Yes, thank God you wasn't in
to help the next person that may be going through something worse, right? You definitely are here giving your testimony on your platform, our platform, to ensure people that, like you said, no matter what, you trust in God through the whole process.
Yes.
And they really have to. People will say, I know God got me, I know, but we can see in your eyes and just from talking to you, when it happened and just you going through this, you have faith in God and you already know that everything is going to come through for you. Everything bigger than what you even can imagine. That always happens. It always happens.
That's just the icing on it. Like he's already showing me favor. I say it's favor because it was by one of his angels, because I've been looking for places, and mind you, the rent has went sky high. The mortgage, everything is like sky high right now. But this woman was like, hey, we don't have anything else. And I'm just like, dang, I've been looking for places all over. Like, what is you saying? And so, long story short, she pretty much said, you know what? I got a list, but I'm going to go ahead and move you in. And this company paid my rent up for a whole year.
Oh,
good. For a whole entire year.
Oh, wow.
And that right there is nothing but God.
Okay, for sure.
Talk about favor.
Yes, definitely.
That's favor for real.
That puts you up.
That's just that's just the icing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Man.
Do you think that
and what's crazy is it forever changed me.
Right.
Yeah.
And do you feel like did it make you to where like did it make you like focus more on where is the lesson in it versus where is the blessing coming out of it? Yeah.
The lesson. I'm not looking. I thank God for the blessings, but the lesson, how you can have it all and you can just lose it just like that.
Oh yeah.
What was going on? What was going on with you at the time of you losing everything, like life prior to the fire? How was life prior to the fire? Like, what was your daily routine to where your routine has changed now different?
Oh man, I stopped. Like I shut down. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to do nothing. I don't want to promo for nobody. I don't want to like I was supposed to be back in filming because I'm filming a movie. I've been filming a movie out in LA.
Right.
I couldn't, like, they know what's going on with me, so it's my stuff is scheduled now. But I shut down mentally, physically, emotionally, and like I actually cried out because I couldn't understand what I was going through. Like how I ain't got nothing.
Right.
Like, yeah. I'm so nice and I'm so, I didn't understand it, but at the same time, everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
So I can't trust God on anything that happens, but to accept it, be more humble, be more faithful, be more fruitful, just everything above. And more genuine. Like I'm genuine, but be more of more of each kind things.
Mm-hmm.
So it changed. Like I'm now like tapping in back into getting everything going the way I should be, moving and grooving.
Right.
It basically stopped everything. Right. So yeah.
Do you think that
Can y'all hear me?
Now
yep.
we can.
Do you think that now that this happened and everything that was taken away from you, is it making you focus on you more instead of pleasing others? Is it making
Oh
you focus
man.
more on what you have coming up, for yourself and your career path and just your life in general, spiritually, mentally, you know,
Right.
financially? Is it making you focus more on yourself than others?
Honestly, I'm not even a selfish person, right? But
Uh,
I just like for once it's being selfish, like right, and
Yes.
right,
making sure everything is okay with myself, making
Right.
sure that and my daughter is a part of me, so she's connected to me. But
Right.
it did something all over to me because it definitely showed me who is there. Because it's like
right.
there for it. You can when I say I have been there for a lot of
Turn it
people.
up.
Can you guys
You,
hear me?
Wait.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
yeah, now we can.
Yeah.
I don't see. I'm outside. No, okay.
She's
Can you can hear me now?
outside. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been there for so many people, so many people that I'm not even friends with no more, just etc. And even people that I'm still cool with. Like all
Right.
I ask is for a prayer. And if you can give
Right.
something, give something. If
Definitely.
not, because people are like, well, don't she have renter insurance? But that's a
They don't have
process.
nothing.
Yeah.
And you got to understand that when I say I I am a I am a hustler, right? And
Mhm.
not in a bad way, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Right.
Like everybody else have like 8 to 5 and 9 to 5 jobs that they have a
Right.
Right.
consistent. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But people don't understand that I lost
Right.
money in the fire as well too.
Right.
Right.
I lost
Right.
money in the fire in my bedroom,
Right.
in
Right.
my closet, in my box. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like it makes me appreciate a lot more. But at the same time, it's like, dang, the minute when I was gonna put it in the bank, I was
Mm-hmm.
told not to, don't do that because you know how they, what I'm saying? And then boom,
Right.
this
Right.
happened.
Okay.
Right. And then they boom, it's just
Man.
crazy. But guess what? Just like you just said, you're able to put it in the bank now, honey, because you got you that somebody you good for a year.
You're
And
right.
who's to say that? And who's to say that
Listen,
somebody won't put you up for the next year and the next year, and
Next
then
year.
your
Right.
businesses can flourish and flourish, and then it go. You won't never have to worry about that no more. And then in the
Right.
second, you'll be
you
owning.
better preach.
Okay.
You'll be
You
owning and having a
preaching.
mortgage, honey. You won't even
Okay.
have to worry about that.
Exactly.
For real. That's where that
Part.
lane is
That
going.
part.
Yeah. I mean, and then you
Listen,
filming.
that's not just the only blessing. God is blessing me for sure.
That's
Yes.
right.
He is, and I'm trusting the whole process of everything. And I'm grateful and I'm happy. I'm in a better place now. I still have my
Right.
little flashbacks, but
Right.
it's just pretty much it's up from here. It's up
Yes.
from here,
Yes.
and that's in a genuine way. A
Hello,
Exactly.
Jeff. How
genuine.
are you?
Uh,
We have a DJ Sweezy. He said he lost both his parents his apart wait a minute last year and months apart. Mom died on Valentine's Day and dad passed 2 months after stage 4 cancer. Oh my God.
Oh
We
wow,
are
I'm
so
sorry to
sorry.
hear that.
We are sorry to hear that. Oh my God, I can feel your pain.
Right.
Stay strong too.
mhm.
Yes.
He said stay
Especially
strong.
losing parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, losing anybody, but to lose both your parents.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot.
DJ Swizzy.
Yeah, DJ Sweezy.
Sweezy.
Five
Okay.
Line. What up, though? Thank you for tuning in.
How do you deal with that losing?
Right.
How are you coping mentally
Yes.
losing both
Mm-hmm.
parents? What are you doing to get through your days?
Yes. He hasn't said
So,
anything yet.
Shavel,
He said
what
he's
it-
been dealing with depression.
what have you he's been
Yeah.
dealing with depression real bad?
Yes. We're gonna keep you in our prayers,
Oh
but
Yes, keep you definitely in our
yes.
prayers.
find something you can do, like get up and read in the morning,
Yep,
read the
prayer.
Bible, have a book or something that you like to read, and just say positive affirmations to yourself in the morning and
Right.
go about your day. And then when you feel a little bit of more depression,
Mm-hmm.
because when I feel like that, I just say a breath prayer, say, Lord, just carry me through. Thank you,
Right.
Jesus, or thank you, Lord, whoever your higher power is. That's
Right.
what can
Well,
get
and
me through.
also when you're feeling depressed, you have to move. A lot of times when we're depressed, we want to sit and be
Mm-hmm.
still, right? You
Right.
can't be you can't be still in depression. You have to find that one thing that makes you happy to continue to do, right? So
Yes.
you're busy, so you're not focused on the depression, right?
Right.
So they say you have to find solace in something.
Yes.
You have to get up and move, exercise,
Mm-hmm.
call somebody if ain't nobody around. And they usually say, you find it in someone that is like I wouldn't say helpless, but children, right?
Right.
Go donate your time at the kids' school, brighten up
Right.
somebody's day, be around somebody else that's in a worse position than you. Go help at the nursing home,
Yeah.
go feed the homeless, something that will give you some, comfort that you can't get from a hug or a kiss or
Right.
an actual human, being right there, but you can donate your time so your
Yes.
mind is at ease, right?
Mm-hmm. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So Chevelle, you can you tell us a little bit about what part you're playing in your movie?
Um,
You can't
I
say
want you to
much.
answer
You
this
can't?
question like it's so big. I can't say too much right now.
Okay,
Oh,
Just
okay, okay,
because,
okay,
you know,
okay.
but
okay. Can
it
you
is
say this? Is it?
you
Wait a
have
minute. Is it
I
drama? Scary?
it's all the above.
Love?
It's action.
Okay.
Okay.
Snoop and Tank is that's what I can say.
Ah.
Okay.
Snoop and
Snoop
Okay.
is
Tank
in
in
it?
it.
Oh, okay.
Snoop,
Okay.
Snoop Dogg and Tank.
Okay. Are in the
Okay.
movie. Okay. I mean are
Okay.
in it. Okay. Well,
He's in
Nice.
it
that's good. So
and in the movie.
how much more time do
And
you have to be?
that's what I can say.
Okay. How much more time you have to be out there?
I have to be out in Cali. I have to be out in Cali in like what you say?
I said, how
I
much
can hear
more
you.
time do you have to be out there?
What
How
you just
long you
say?
gotta stay?
I gotta stay 3 more weeks. So pretty much that's been rescheduled. So I'm pretty much be my daughter is going away for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So while she's
Okay.
away, I'm pretty much gonna be hopping from there to another location as well that I can't
Okay.
say. But
Right.
I'm gonna be in Cali shooting the remaining of that and then pretty much proceeding to something else as well.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, now.
I can talk about it. Give me 2 more weeks. Give
Okay.
me two
Okay.
more weeks.
Hey,
Okay.
That's all I'm
I can't
gonna say.
wait. I
Okay.
can't
Give me
wait.
2 more weeks. That's all I need. And then I can just
So
Nice.
wait, okay, and also, so how are you coping relationship wise? Now, is it and I don't just mean like
you say
relationship with
A significant other.
a
Or
significant other. I mean relationship wise as far as like your families, your friends, How are you on a day-to-day basis? What is that looking like?
Who when I this
Uh-oh.
goes back into earlier when you said it it goes back into this. I don't really talk on the phone to nobody.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's nothing. It, I have my certain individuals that I can talk.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but it just it definitely it changed my talking on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If it's not really about business or something to bring me up there, I
Mhm.
I
So
I,
you have
I
no room
that
for
goes.
nothing toxic.
I have no room
Right.
for none of it, none
Yeah.
of it, and it's nothing. It's no shade towards anybody. You know,
Mhm.
Right.
people do grow apart, and or people, just I don't have nothing against nobody, right?
Mhm.
Right.
But I just don't like if you see me out. Hey, let's talk about it. Let's hang out. We
Right.
Right.
outside. We doing whatever. But when I leave you,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna be on the phone. Oh, well, girl, I'm not. I
Right.
ain't got time for my my. It's everything right now to me is kind of personal. So when I say it's personal, the level that I'm going is personal. So
Right.
Right.
I don't have time to talk.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's not, what I'm saying, I don't have time for it.
That's right.
And
Hey,
it's not trying to be
they gotta
mean,
respect
but
that.
Mm-hmm.
I just pretty much, I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm on a new level, but my mindset is different. Everything about me is different.
Right.
So I
Yep.
don't really, I I don't have no time to waste. Do you guys have time to waste?
No. Oh no. Not
No.
now.
I
No
know you
time.
don't have. I know neither one of y'all got time to waste on nothing.
Mm-mm.
Especially,
On talking on
hey,
nobody.
especially after taking losses, man.
Right.
It's like after you take a loss, it's like, okay, well, when is the sun gonna shine? Okay,
Yeah.
When is the sun
it
gonna
needs
shine?
to
But
come
guess
on
what?
down.
Yes. So,
And I remember what
Chevelle.
I said. Remember what I said to y'all. Like, I think in the beginning when I very first started talking to y'all, I said all it takes is just that one thing. You get what I'm saying? It takes that one thing, and you never know what it could be,
Yep.
Right,
how it can happen, or
right,
what. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Mm-hmm. That one thing.
One thing will change it
That
all.
one
Yes.
thing.
So, Chevelle, now that
I
you gonna
can't
finish
say
up these
nothing
two
too much,
movies?
but yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can hear
You
you.
got you gonna finish up like two movies, right? Can you hear me now? Uh-oh.
Nope, she went out.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
You finished up these two movie. What do you how do you see yourself in the future in the next year or so?
Well, it's not being released out right now, but I also been filming out here in Dallas as well too.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
but that's not out either yet. So it's more of reality. So of me and basically me being out here in Dallas. So
Okay.
once that get released out as well, everybody will know about that soon
Mm,
too. Just I'm growing.
okay.
I'm on to not saying I'm still with the network. Let's just put
Okay.
that out there.
Your own show?
So
Yeah, look like it.
listen, I
Well,
can't
Well,
lie.
are
and
you
Y'all
getting
done
your
y'all
are
y'all
you
oh
done
my
getting in are
God.
you
y'all
getting
trying to
your
get
own
too
show?
much.
Are
Y'all
you
trying to
getting
get too much. I had to wait. I can't
We gonna fly
I
down
know
there to see
everybody
you.
Yeah, we
I know
need this
everybody been
tea. You need to
asking.
pour it on. You need to pour it on.
That's what the phone call is for. We were supposed to have a listen. But no, listen, because I have to tell my fans like that that's really been rooting, like, oh my gosh, I want to see you on Love at the Locker. And I'm forever grateful. I'm
Hold the
blessed
phone.
being a part of Sharp Entertainment. I'm blessed being with Sharp Entertainment. That's the company that I worked for.
Okay.
Also with
Okay.
WeTV.
Okay.
I thank them for everything that they're doing.
Okay.
So it's it's a growth. It's something better.
Right.
That's all.
Okay. Well,
we'll take that. We'll take that.
It's some tea now, but it ain't no. It's we gotta go on a different note.
Okay.
Give me a week.
Okay.
And, I can definitely share some juicy tea.
Okay. Well, can you come and give us the tea first? Can you come and make the announcement here?
I can do that. I said I'm gonna give it to you first.
Okay.
Sure.
We're gonna hold you to it.
We're gonna hold you to that.
Get the juicy tea.
Right.
That's coming.
Okay.
You can't say too much.
Right. Well, you want to go into the mail call?
Well, if you want to stay on with us, Shavel, we will be going into our mail call edition. And we're going to talk about business taxes. We're going to drop some tea. This is sponsored by Cashmere Lux Hair Salon, Lena Beans, and Bossed Up Beauty. And we're going to talk about business tax and business taxes as far as getting a car. So when you have business taxes, you have to have a legal LLC, S Corp, or corporation for your business.
Right.
Legally, right?
Right.
Then everything has to match.
Right.
Your address, no PO boxes.
Right.
You have to have
no Gmails, Gmails and Yahoos.
It has to be .com emails.
Yes.
So
or .net.
Right. No .net.
Or .org.
Right. Yes. So I would suspect saying a support at your business or info at yourbusiness.com.
Exactly. Right? Yep. So that's where they take you. That's where they take you serious.
They take you serious. Yes. And then you will maybe have a website. All that stuff is on there. Your social handles, social media stuff, all that's lined up with your business, right?
Right.
You have to have a business account.
Yep.
Preferably have 3 business accounts.
Yep.
One for your cash flow.
Right.
One for you put your taxes, your state and federal taxes in.
So at the end of the year, you ain't crying about you ain't got the tax prepared a month.
Hello. So we dropping y'all some gems so you can get this stuff in order, so you won't be saying, "Well, I gotta pay all these taxes. I ain't got it."
Yes, okay? Yeah, because we've been there. Hey, we've been there. We've been there.
Yes. The third one you will have for just buying stuff like business inventory or business meals, anything dealing with businesses, right?
Yeah.
So the main one where you will use to get that car with, the cash flow one, so they won't see too much action going on. They just see a bunch of money now the last 6 months. Okay?
Right. They see that money flowing through there.
That money flowing. Then, so that's that. What else, Janine? After the 3 business.
Oh, and then another thing, what people don't know is that when they apply for a LLC, as the business start making money, they should switch over to a corporation, preferably an S Corp.
Yes,
because that's when you're able to write off that car.
And that S Corp. And the self-employment taxes is more. It's better.
Right.
So I'll say if you're making over 50,000, you should be jumped into an S Corp.
There you go. That's right.
So after that's done, you go to haveyournav.com so you can get your business score, credit score.
Yep. And always have to be an 80 and above.
80 and above. Yep.
That's right. So if it's an 80 and above, you can get all business cards.
Yes.
In your business name, not co-mingling, not doing this, y'all. Personal and business on top of each other. You over here spending up this personal money for this business that you say you got. You got to keep this and this. These two away from each other. Right?
That part.
Keep these two away from each other, right?
The right hand and the left hand can't know what it's doing.
That's chaos, right? When these two come together.
So once you have your credit score and all that stuff aligned, you move on go to the car dealer.
Right.
Get you a car.
And which car company is the best car company that they should go to when
they
get
should,
their business going?
The car should be a 6-pound car. So those
600.
are like
Yep, 600 pounds. Yes.
What is it?
Ford. They say go to the Ford dealer.
Or the Benz.
Go to Mercedes dealer.
Yep.
Ford and Mercedes.
I think Tesla is in that range
and
as
Tesla.
well.
Yep. Ford, Mercedes, Tesla.
SUV.
Yes. Definitely.
So you can put that on your business credit.
I actually had it on here. I'm going to read it off to them. They had Ford, Tesla, Mercedes. Oh, I can't. I got a lot of stuff on here.
You know, right? Too much information.
Too much stuff. Yep.
You could put what $5,000 down on this car and write off up to 100%.
Get business email from from Wiz.com and get a number. Get you an 800 number from Wix.com. You get your business number and your business email from Wix.com. Apply with Quill, Uline, and Granger. Those are the first net 30, 60, and 90s that you should have on your business credit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we let y'all know. And if you want any more information, you can go email us or go to book a consultation.
That's right.
Okay. So. Make sure y'all put that out there.
I know we will. It's down below though too, so they not get in touch with us.
We'll have all the information in the description.
Yes.
Yep. So they can click on and just go.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Meet the Shoes. See y'all Friday.
See ya. Thank you.